Hi, I'm Don, and this is The Hobbyist Geek. Welcome back, y'all. Today's the day. Today is part 4 of our Beyond Library Max build. We're going to be finishing off this project. I cannot wait to see what the final product is. So let's just get right back into the build. Okay, before we really get started, we're going to be doing the electronics, and the touch sensor is very, very sensitive. So you may see the lights flash on and off throughout. Nothing I can really do about that, short of taking the batteries out, and I'm not going to do that right now. So sorry if that hurts or anything, but first thing we're going to do is pull out our 5, and this is going to go right here and tie all 3 parts that we've already built together. You can see where these slots and tabs are, and they'll just fit in nice and neat. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. Holy crap. That's harder to get in than it seems, tying all 3 pieces together, but it is now in and everything is looking good. Okay, now we're going to build this chandelier thing. We've got a bunch of these parts. I've already pulled the protective film off. We have T3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 14, and 15, along with 2 of these T8s. And what we're going to do is we're basically going to stack them in this order. We're going to start with T3 here and a T8, and we're basically just going to take this and put it right through just like that. So it looks like this. And then we're going to stack them on top of each other. So let me go ahead and get that done. And there we go. Nice little chandelier looking thing. And I just cannot seem to hold on to. All right, let's see what comes next. Okay, so we've got P7 here, which looks absolutely gorgeous on this side, but we want the unpainted side facing upwards. Everything's going to attach from here though. And we've got P1, which will go in here. P4, which will go in here. And P3, which will go in here. However, they're very loose, so definitely going to have to glue those in. So let's do that first. Okay, it should look a little something like that right there when you're done. And now we're going to take the chandelier we just built, and there's 2 tabs coming out the top that will go in here. Yeah, I think I want to do it this way. There's 2 slots right there. So let's get that in just like that. Now these tabs have holes themselves, and we have 2 of these little R3 pieces. Then we'll just slide in to hold it in place. Just like that. I will admit that also is a little bit of a loose fit, so I think I'm gonna have to glue those too. So I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Everything is glued in. Still waiting for it to dry, but that's all good. Now, we're bringing this back out. And this will just fit right on top. And we've got a tab here and a tab here. Don't know how centered that is. There we go. Tab right there. That'll go into these 2 slots. We've got 2 more tabs right here that'll go into these 2 slots. And there you go. Now that that's situated, we can get to the fun stuff. Actually, I guess there's one more piece before we get to the fun stuff. My bad. That is, we got these 4 tabs right here, and this is basically M. It's the outer thing of M. You can see the slots on the sides, and that will just fit in like this. There we go. Look at that. Okay, for this next part, gotta admit, been dreading this a little bit. Last time, in the last model, not here, these transparent stickers were the next best thing to useless. I'm hoping these are a little better, but it is time to do some wiring. So basically what you're gonna do here is you're gonna get the 4 longest pieces and the switch, and they're all going to come up, and there's a little slot right here. They're all going to go right through that slot. All 4 of these. And the switch. Okay, well the stickers, at least for the moment, seem to be holding better. So let's hope that that remains. Now you'll notice we have 2 shorter ones down here. There's a little gap right here for the shortest of them. This is actually L1. We're going to slide this in, and then I'm going to push it over a little bit to kind of lock it in place. Okay, and this one will go into the gap over here. All right, so we've got those in. If you need to glue or tape them in place, now's the best time to do it. I believe that is what I'm gonna do. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go a little free cam here. Actually take it back a little bit. There's a little slot right here, and another one on the other side where those cables can go through, and if you push them in, that actually holds them pretty tight. So I think we're good. I don't think we need the tape right there, but now it's time to move on to the top. Okay, so taking a look at this, we have 4 lights left. 1 very short, 1 I guess medium, and 2 long. The 2 longs are going to go into these 2 holes. The short one will go in here, and the medium will go right in the center there. To finish this off, and you're going to want to use as many of these little tapes as you need to hold it all in place and above the wood. You don't want the cables showing through the gaps. So let's see how well I can get this done. Okay, it should look a little something like this. Yes, I know, I've seen better cable management jobs myself, but it works, it looks good, and we can move on. Right now, we're going to take the switch cable here. We're going to bring this out to the side. We're going to tape it down right here, because this is going to end up having to come all the way up this way. So let's get that done. All right, and there we go. Let's see what comes next. Okay, now we're gonna prep the backside here. This is garbage. Okay, we've got 03, 02, which has a nice big slot in it, and this will just slide right through all the way. Just like that. This is O. You can see there's a hole right here. So we're going to pop this thing in. And we have 01, to go on this side to hold everything in place. Hopefully this is a nice tight fit, because this you don't want to glue. There we go. See if this works. Yeah, there we go. So now, this is the back side of O, by the way. Now we have a little thing here we can twist to open up the battery door. That did not come out on camera like at all. This is a big piece. Let's see here. All right, let's try this again. So we've got this little thing right here. As you can see, a twist, it'll lock the battery door in place. A little twist again, we can open it right up, change batteries as needed. Very nice. On this side, we do have V1 here, and there is a little etched outline showing exactly where this should go. This is going to have to be glued in place right there. So let me go ahead and get that glued in. We'll let it dry a little bit and take it from there. All right, and that is what we've got there. And we'll bring this back out. And this side, the brown side, is going to go in towards the model like this. And you can see the tabs along the side here will go in the slots. So it's pretty self-explanatory. There are two little slots up top that'll go into these tabs here. And there we go. That is what it'll look like when it is on, and we can move on to the next step. Okay, I've got the gloves on again for this bit, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the glass globe that we got here. We're going to go ahead and put that right here. And then we're going to take the dust cover here. We're going to pull the protective film off, and then it's going to slide in from the top. So let's see if I can do this with gloves on. Fingers crossed. And there we go. Look at that. There is now a dust cover. All right, we are almost done. Okay, so now we're going to take Q here. This is the top, this is the bottom. Bear in mind, this should go on the front of your model. This is the power, okay? So when you're lining things up, make sure that you make sure these tabs here are facing the rear. And then we're going to take dust cover B here, and this has two sides. There's this one, and then the one that's got this white strip here. This white strip indicates this is going to be the bottom as well. So it's going to go and glue on much like this. Of course, we'll take the protective film off first, then we'll glue it in place, and we'll be ready for the next step. Okay, so it should look something like this. You can use the little star here as a guide to make sure that you've got it centered just right on the other side. But before we move on any further, I think it's a really good idea to let this fully dry, and then we can finish this piece off. Okay, now for the final step. Basically, we're going to take this, the little sensor, and you can see the silver circle on one side. That is the sensor. And we're going to take this. Note where the power button is. And you're going to want to use that tape to tape this here, here, and keep the cabling set all the way down. And when it's all done, we'll flip this over, place it on top, and this piece will be done. So let me go ahead and do that. And there we go. All done. Let's take a closer look. And here is the completed piece. Let's take a look at all of the various sides. Look at that. How beautiful are these sides? That is amazing. And up top, we've got that gorgeous roof. And we come on down and boom! Look at the lighting on this thing. Look at how gorgeous every aspect of this piece is. Now, this is fragile as far as keeping it level. That globe is not glued in. The drawers in the back will open and the books will fall out. So make sure that you keep it level. But, I mean, look at that. The skylight there, the chandelier. Man, this thing is spectacular. I absolutely recommend this piece. This was amazing. The instructions were very easy to follow. I can't say enough good things about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.